tiny chip along the rim catches the street lamp's fading glow. I trace the porcelain with my thumb while memory sways soft and slow. The corner booth is cool and still. The baker unlocks his heavy door. I sit alone with thoughts of you, tracing light upon the floor. The coffee maker begins to sigh, a gentle kiss of steam in air. The years roll past like quiet waves, and I find peace sitting right here. The soft corner where the shadow fades is where I keep our golden age. A cup of roast, a quiet heart turning a slow and tender page. I whisper your name inside my mind before the day gets loud outside. In the sweet and early stillness, I let my worries softly slide. Fold a napkin from yesterday, rest beside my silver band. I watch the rise in vapor coil, a velvet warmth against my hand. My reflection in the glass today looks older than I used to feel. Yet every laugh we ever shared remains so comforting and real. The coffee maker begins to sigh, a gentle kiss of steam in air. The years roll past like quiet waves, and I find peace sitting right here. This soft corner where the shadow fades is where I keep our golden age. A cup of roast, a quiet heart turning a slow and tender page. I whisper your name inside my mind before the day gets loud outside. In the sweet and early stillness, I let my worries softly slide. Outside the city starts its stride, footsteps tapping on the street. But in this booth time stands so still, where quiet, patient heartbeats meet. I close my eyes and sip the warmth, feeling your spirit close to mine. Age is just a gentle shadow crossing over time. A tiny chip along the rim, just a cup, a quiet place. I close my eyes once more and smile into the space. A milk truck rattles down the cobblestone, clinking glass against the crisp cold air. You hang your woolen jacket on the post and pull up that familiar wooden chair. The barista nods without a single word, knowing just how sweet you take it now. We let the quiet settle all around, while yesterday forgets its heavy vow. The newspaper rustles in your gentle hands, with the crossword half finished from a week ago. There is no rush to count the passing years, the steam drift from your cup. The city outside moves a bit too fast, so we don't bother looking up. Just the whisper of a saxophone, a taste of cinnamon and grace. Nothing matters more than sitting here in our favorite quiet place. A delivery van squeaks its worn out brakes, rolling past the fogged up window glass. You smile at how the neighborhood has changed, and how the autumn mornings gently pass. You tell me about your garden down the lane, how the late bloom roses held their ground. I listen while the dark rose slowly drips, so grateful for the peace we found. Sit a little longer, my old friend. Watch the steam drift from your cup. The city outside moves a bit too fast, so we don't bother looking up. Just the whisper of a saxophone, a taste of cinnamon and grace. Nothing matters more than sitting here in our favorite quiet place. Remember when we chased the midday train? We thought time was something we could hold. Now we cherish silver in our hair and the stories that grow warm as they get old. The street sweeper passes far away. Take another sip, no need to go. The world can wait us turn outside, while the jazz plays soft and slow. Just soft and slow, my friend. Warm cardamom hangs softly near the doorway, blending with rich roasted cocoa notes. An old brass key turns quietly inside the lock as Mr. Gable hangs his wool coat. The velvet curtains keep the chill outside. He walks right past the glowing copper urn, where steam drifts up in silver rings. He nods toward the corner table and listens to the music morning brings. In this quiet place of polished mahogany, time moves as slow as honey on a spoon. The pastry chef is dusted white with flour, soft jazz whispering a gentle autumn tune. Here the world turns at a peaceful pace. Cinnamon spice floats past the wooden counter, where Arthur wipes the marble clean. He fills a porcelain cup with dark roast coffee, the sweetest sight that Gable's ever seen. No words are needed between two old friends. In this quiet place of polished mahogany, time moves as slow as honey on a spoon. The pastry chef is dusted white with flour, soft jazz whispering a gentle autumn tune. Here the world turns at a peaceful pace. Years fly by like leaves in late October, yet the sweet sanctuary stays the same. A silver spoon clinks softly on the saucer, whispering a long forgotten name. Cardamom and coffee in the air. Mr. Gable rests in his wicker chair. A peaceful hour just to sit and dream. Warm chicory and quiet steam. An unexpected notion drifts across this quiet room, where brass lamps glow against the polished wall. The stillness rests intact until a fleeting glance recalls a forgotten laughter from long ago. A silver spoon sits motionless in dark roast, catching the faint amber of the hanging light. Paper napkins wait in neat white rows, while outside the cobblestones begin to glisten. The world is barely stirring in its gentle skin, and the counter clerk wipes down the worn mahogany. Here in the hush before the town awakes, distant shadows soften into golden velvet. A cup of dark coffee holds the quiet tide, tracing old stories on a peaceful shore. Every slow breath brings the sweetness back, as gentle jazz whispers through the cozy air. Raindrops dust the corner window pane, framing a blue umbrella. Passing by, the grinder hums its familiar low lullaby, settling back into a comforting calm. A pastry tray is placed upon the glass display, dusted with sugar, like a dusting of snow. Time unspools like soft silk thread. No need to rush the hours anymore. Just the steam, the quiet seed, and a heart that remembers how to rest. The brass bell chimes at last. A neighbor steps through the door. The stillness melts away, leaving warm memories behind. Where did the year go that we spent watching the steam rise? A damp coat drips gently against the radiator coil. Someone clicks a silver lighter twice outside, and my hand still remembers the weight of that old brass key. The saxophone on the radio plays softly, slightly off key, or maybe it is just the quiet hum of the pastry fridge. Butter spreads slowly across warm wheat toast. Thoughts tangle up like thread in an old sewing box. A gentleman in a tweed vest turns his newspaper page, and the brass bell above the wooden door rings for nobody at all. Everything floats in an amber haze, a whisper of brushes dancing on a snare. We count the slow seconds in this quiet cafe, driving from a notion to a memory left there. No need to hurry, no need to explain, just fresh roasted beans and soft morning rain. Did I remember to water the fern by the hallway window? The waitress smiles gently without asking for my order today. She already knows I take 2 drops of cream and brown sugar. A stray tabby cat pauses outside the foggy glass panel, its eyes catching the amber reflection of the desk lamps. My mind wanders back to 40 summers by the seaside pier, then jumps right back to the cinnamon dusted on my phone. Everything floats in an amber haze, a whisper of brushes dancing on a snare. We count the slow seconds in this quiet cafe, driving from an ocean to a memory left there. No need to hurry, no need to explain, just fresh roasted beans and soft morning rain. Stream of quiet thoughts like sugar dissolving in a slow swirl. Where do the forgotten melodies go when the record stops spinning? Maybe they stay tucked safely in the corners of these leather booths, waiting for old friends who do not need words to understand. Where did that lost afternoon drift away? The steam carries it up toward the painted tin ceiling, just a whisper of velvet brass and warm porcelain, a ticking wall clock, soft jazz, timeless peace. Heavy oak holds me down today, solid against the warm floorboards. The velvet cushion carries all my lingering weight. I sip a dark roast while the brass teapot warms, and think of you running through rain without a coat. You were always rushing towards some distant shore, scared of standing still in an empty room. If I could slip a note into your young coat pocket, tucked beside your broken pen and ambition, I would tell you to breathe softly. The future's not a fire to outrun. Take your time, young heart, the coffee stays warm. You do not have to prove every breath you draw. The world will wait for you to sit a while, and everything you fear turned into quiet grace. Look at me now, in this corner booth, peaceful at last, with a light on my hands. The barista steams milk with a gentle hiss. A newspaper folds on the neighboring table. You used to worry about every turn in the road, counting the mistakes before they were made. But the gray in my hair is just soft morning light, and the scars you collected healed into stories. If I could slip a note into your young coat pocket, tucked beside your wild dreams and hurry, I would tell you that love arrives quietly, not in a storm, but like steam on glass. Take your time, young heart, the coffee stays warm. You do not have to prove every breath you draw. The world will wait for you built on lonely train cars. We made it here to this low corner where the rhythm of jazz fills the soft morning air, and the weight beneath me keeps me safe and still. So drop your heavy shoulders, my dear past self. The seat is comfortable, the coffee is sweet. Right back when you find time. I will be right here, waiting peacefully. Pale butter yellow paints the corner booth, softening the edges of the room. I set my napkin down to tell the truth, while brush drums whisper in the gentle gloom. An older gentleman with silver hair looks up from his paper with a smile. Pardon me, is anyone in that chair? He asks, and pauses for a little while. I shake my head and gesture to the seat. He sits down slow, his knees a little weary. The golden tin flows warm across the street, making the chilly window much less dreary. We talk of weather and forgotten tunes, and how the coffee tastes of roasted plum, under the light of quiet afternoons, or early days before the rush has come. It's amber light, he says, that keeps us young, a whisper spoken on a quiet tongue. He mentions winters back in '59, the street lamps glowing like a honeyed beam. I tell him how I love the autumn pine, and watch a spoonful dissolve the cream. The daylight shifts to topaz on his mug, a friendly sparkle in his vintage eyes, a simple moment like a knitted rug, a quiet shelter under faded skies. He points towards the baker at the tray and smiles at memories he used to keep. The city starts to wake and find its way, while soft jazz hums and promises run deep. We talk of weather and forgotten tunes, and how the coffee tastes of roasted plum, under the light of quiet afternoons, or early days before the rush has come. It's amber light, he says, that keeps us young, a whisper spoken on a quiet tongue. No names exchanged, no promises required, just two calm spirits sharing golden ray. A gentle pause for anyone who's tired, before the world gets busy with the day. He says, thank you, my friend, for sharing space, and folds his paper with a steady touch. The amber turns to silver, soft and light. He tips his hat and steps out into view, a brief connection, beautiful and bright, where two kind strangers shared a bench or two. Soft butter yellow light, warm quiet peace. You said that Tuesdays always carry softer light, and now I see it settling on the floor. A brass spoon rests beside a chipped blue plate, and chimes whisper at the glass front door. The counter girl has tied her apron twice. A folded newspaper sits on the stand. Old Mr. Miller spreads his orange jam with steady, quiet patience in his hand. Just little things collected in the calm, that gentle remark you made before you went. The dark rose dripping into porcelain, an hour so soft, familiar and well spent. A gray cat sleeps atop the radiator grate. 3 pennies shimmer near the wooden till. Outside, a dog walks past the bakery shop, then pauses on the granite windowsill. The avenue keeps moving far too fast, with heavy buses rushing through the street. But inside here, the clock forgets to turn, where simple sights and quiet silence meet. Just little things collected in the calm, that gentle remark you made before you went. The dark rose dripping into porcelain, an hour so soft, familiar and well spent. You said that Tuesdays carry softer light. I think you knew exactly what you meant. A napkin folded tight, a warm mug held just right. Frayed yellow wool against my wrist reminds me how the winter bends. The diner napkin, rough and dry, unfolds a time when we were friends. A silver spoon hits china cups. The counter clerk pours extra cream, and suddenly 40 years dissolve into a half-forgotten dream. I touch the hem, I feel the weave, the brushed-up threads of yesterday. A quiet saxophone plays low and washes all the frost away. This wool remembered you, my dear, the dance hall in the autumn light. We held our breath and shared a coat to walk through 30 miles of night. Now sitting with a simple brew in this small corner where I rest, I hold the fabric to my chin and feel that I was truly blessed. The checkered tablecloth is worn smooth in the spots where elbows leaned. Outside, the quiet city wakes, the asphalt wet, the sidewalks cleaned. I close my eyes and trace a stitch, the same rough thread you used to pull. Back when our pockets both were bare, and yet our youthful heart was full. Time wears down the finest coat, it thins the seams and fades the dye. Yet standing in this morning haze, I watch those golden winters fly. No regret inside this booth, just gratitude for what was spun. Frayed yellow wool against my wrist, a warm cafe, a gentle shade, Some threads stay soft despite the years. Some memories refuse to fade. Six painted in gold upon dark cherry wood will catch the first light just as it should. I picture us 20 years down the line, sipping our coffee and hurried by time. Your hand will rest gently beside my own plate, while the brass clock lingers on 8. No rush goodbyes, no train to catch, just quiet moments that slowly match. I close my eyes and see it clear, the lovely piece of a future here. Someday we'll sit in this corner booth, silver-haired lovers recounting our youth. The steam will rise up like a quiet vow, far from the worry that burdens us now. A slow jazz melody playing low in the morning cafe where the warm lights glow. The calendar pages will turn without haste, no bitter regret, no sweetness to waste. The waiter will bring us 2 toasted slices, ignored by the city and all its devices. You'll smile at the foam on your porcelain rim as the winter sunlight softens and dims. I dream of that silence, tender and deep, a promise this heart is eager to keep. We don't need the world to notice our grace, just a peaceful bench in our favorite place. When the gold clock ticks to 8 once more, we'll walk through that old wooden door, just you and me, warm and free, exactly where we were meant to be. Tarnished silver spoon rests flat against the linen, reflecting dusty light that falls through lace. I trace the engraved rose along its handle and wonder how it found this quiet place. The steam is rising slow above my porcelain cup. I hold my breath and slowly watch it rise, thinking of the years that slip between my fingers while looking out through gentle aging eyes. The espresso machine gives a soft distant hum. I stir my warm drink till the sweet sugar melts away. In this silent corner I am quite content to sit and watch the start of another quiet day. Here in the velvet hush before 6 o'clock, where time forgets to hurry down the street, I listen to the whisper of the turning clock and feel the simple joy where past and present meet. Just a cup of coffee and a tarnished spoon, a warm old coat wrapped tight around my knees, a peaceful inner melody, a gentle tune drifting like a soft, familiar breeze. The small brass napkin holder gleams in shadow. A faded red carnation sits nearby. I count the tiny scratches on the wooden tabletop and smile to myself, I don't know why. I used to rush through every hour, every town, chasing after things that turn to dust. Now I am happy just to sit right down and put my heavy heart in gentle trust. Here in the velvet hush before 6 o'clock, where time forgets to hurry down the street, I listen to the whisper of the turning clock and feel the simple joy where past and present meet. Just a cup of coffee and a tarnished spoon, a warm old coat wrapped tight around my knees, a peaceful inner melody, a gentle tune, drifting like a soft, familiar breeze. My reflection in the window looks so wise. The silver in my hair matches the spoon. No need to speak out loud or apologize for taking time to rest this afternoon, or early in the hours before the world gets loud, when solitude feels like a friendly crowd. I tap the silver spoon against the rim, a quiet bell that signals peace within. The coffee cools, the shadows grow so thin. Just me, my thoughts, and daybreak coming in. Still bicycle bells ring twice outside, echoing past the newsstand door. You always brush your coat against the frame and leave the quiet mist out on the floor. I ordered dark roast in the heavy mug, the kind that keeps your fingers warm, just like you asked me yesterday before the great autumn storm. The cafe clock keeps lazy time, the piano hums a two-step tune. No need to talk about the years gone by, we have all morning until noon. Pull up a chair before the foam settles down, we've got no place we have to run. Let the city rustle outside on the street, we're safe right here beneath the woolen sun. My dear old friend, take a long slow breath, there's nowhere else you need to be. You drop 2 brown cubes into the cup, stirring in circles till they turn to lace. The butcher down the avenue unlocks his gate, but time stays still inside this cozy place. Remember when we walked these tiles and shoes that didn't ache when winter came around? Now we just smile across the napkin box, listening to the street's familiar sound. Soft brass notes drift from the speaker overhead, whispering secrets only old heartbeats know. You don't have to say a single word today, just watch the steam rise gentle and slow. Pull up a chair before the foam settles down, we've got no place we have to run. Let the city rustle outside on the street, we're safe right here beneath the woolen sun. My dear old friend, take a long slow breath, there's nowhere else you need to be. Listen to the broom on the pavement now, take another sip, my friend. Just you and me in the morning glow. with nowhere left to mend. Toasted almond aroma drifts through double doors, greeting the elder who glides across the floor. He wears a soft beret, a muted gray, and nods to the baker at the start of day. His coat is brushed, his gait is slow and soft, while steam from the roaster gently floats aloft. The barista knows his order by a glance, a splash of cream for quiet Mr. Vance. No words are spoken, just a gentle smile, as he rests his wooden cane a little while. In the corner booth, he folds the daily page, a peaceful ritual untouched by age. The coffee lingers warm, the brass bell rings, while softly in the background someone sings. A quiet haven where the world turns slow, and memories from 70 years ago float back like whispers on the gentle breeze. The window hums with early passing cars, reflecting velvet drapes and porcelain jars. He sips his dark roast from a heavy mug, surrounded by the familiar cushioned rug. Young lovers hurry past the glass outside, while Mr. Vance watches them with gentle pride. The counter girl brings over a slice of cake, a walnut pastry fresh from early bake. He tips his hat to thank her for the tray, and settles in to watch the street today. In the corner booth, he folds the daily page, a peaceful ritual untouched by age. The coffee lingers warm, the brass bell rings, while softly in the background someone sings. A quiet haven where the world turns slow, and memories from 70 years ago float back like whispers on the gentle breeze. He remembers dancing under street lamplights, sipping sweet chicory on autumn nights. Though time has moved along without a sound, in the small cafe true comfort can be found. A saxophone plays low upon the radio speaker, making every heavy heartbeat slightly sweeter. Toasted almond lingers in the air. Mr. Vance rests in his favorite chair. The brass bell rings again. A calm morning on Bread Street, softly fading into day. Silence hangs until a forgotten promise disturbs the quiet corner where I sit. The brass espresso handle gleams softly, a newspaper folded in half beside it. The barista wipes the marble countertop, and her apron tied tight with a linen knot. Outside, the narrow glass streetcars glide past, leaving trail marks in the light damp mist. An old jazz record spins its velvet groove, a gentle tune from 40 years ago. Paper napkins and brass keys on dark mahogany. Warm steam rising off a dark porcelain rim. Every small shadow tells a quiet story as the world outside begins its morning dance. Here in the stillness of the corner booth, time pauses just long enough to remember. The copper clock chimes 7 slow strokes, dust motes floating in the amber slant of light. A gentleman enters, shaking off his coat, nodding to the booth where we used to sit. The smell of dark roast and fresh buttered crusts fills the cool spaces between our thoughts. Paper napkins and brass keys on dark mahogany. Warm steam rising off a dark porcelain rim. Every small shadow tells a quiet story as the world outside begins its morning dance. Here in the stillness of the corner booth, time pauses just long enough to remember. The camera glides past the frosted front window, catching 2 shadows carved in soft focus. A silver napkin dispenser reflects the street where autumn leaves fall down in slow motion grace. Paper napkins and brass keys, the jazz plays low. The cup grows cold, a gentle quiet returns once more. Just steam and light and warm mahogany. Who lost that small pearl button under table 5? It sits in dust, reflecting soft blue light. I wonder if she noticed when she walked away, or if her coat was loose all through the night. The grinder hums its gentle rhythmic song. I should be reading page 3 news today, but steam keeps rising up in hazy rings. A brushed snare whispers softly from the speaker. Dark roast drips down slowly, drop by drop. My mind just wanders everywhere at once. Everything moves at a quiet, easy pace here. A silver napkin dispenser catches the shade. Old memories float in and out like winter mist, and nothing needs to be explained or made. We just sit softly while the coffee cools. The barista turns a shiny brass knob that I remember to water the fern back home. The man in the green hat turned another page. 40 years ago had a hat like that, or maybe it was gray, I cannot recall. A sweet note from the piano lingers near. Everything moves at a quiet, easy pace here. A silver napkin dispenser catches the shade. Old memories float in and out like winter mist, and nothing needs to be explained or made. We just sit softly while the coffee cools. No rush to catch a train, no place to run. The clock on the counter clicks then skips a beat. Is it 7 o'clock or 8? It hardly matters now. Just warm porcelain resting in my palm. That pearl button stays right where it fell. Another sip of hazelnut and cream. I pull out a fountain pen 30 years late to scratch down a message to a restless dream. You were always rushing through the alleyway, scared that the world would leave you behind. The morning paper rests beside my cup. The steam rises slow in the quiet air. Young man, there is no need to hurry up. Take a moment right here in this steady chair. Dear younger me with the unbuttoned coat, the future you feared is surprisingly kind. You do not need to win every vote or leave every doubt in your heart behind. The coffee is warm and the hours are deep, and the promises you made were yours to keep. I remember how you skipped your breakfast tea, running toward fortunes that never arrived. If you could sit here now and glance at me, you would see how gently we survived. The velvet cushions bear our quiet years, holding us safe while the street traffic clears. Drop your heavy coat upon the floor, breathe in the chicory, slow down your stride. Whatever you thought you were searching for was waiting inside you all along the ride. So sit for a while in the soft morning glow. The cafe is quiet, there is nowhere to go. Solid mahogany holds us both tight. You did just fine, my dear. Everything is right. Peach gold glow warms the window glass, casting long shadows over scraped oak floors. You clear your throat and ask if you might sit before the rush comes knocking at the doors. I shift my napkin, offer you a smile, and say there's room enough to stay a while. The steam rises up between your hands and mine, a quiet bridge across an open line. You tell me how the neighborhood has changed, and how the quiet hours feel rearranged. We speak of little things that slowly grow, the train schedules from 30 years ago, the secret to a crust that doesn't burn, the subtle lessons that we take long to learn. A stranger's voice can feel just like an old friend, where quiet mornings softly start and end.
Copper light shifts softly into rose, catching the faint silver in your hair. You pass the sugar bowl without a word, a gentle rhythm in the ambient air.
You mention how you used to paint the sea, and I admit I miss the maple tree. The steam rises up between your hands and mine, two distant lives that happen to align. You laugh about a hat you lost in June, and mention notes of some forgotten tune. We speak of little things that slowly grow, the train schedules from 30 years ago, the secret to a crust that doesn't burn, the subtle lessons that we take long to learn. A stranger's voice can feel just like an old friend, where quiet mornings softly start and end. comfort when the world is still, and sharing stories across a windowsill. No names required, no promises to keep, just simple kindness running soft and deep. The light turns lemon yellow on the wall. You pack your coat and thank me for the time I watch you leave into the early breeze, with gentle thoughts that linger like a rhyme. Good day to you, my morning friend, until our paths might cross again. You told me yesterday that winter always leaves a whisper in the glass. I watch the barista wipe the counter and see the steam rise up and pass. A lady in tweed folds up her paper. A brass bell chimes when someone leaves. And outside on the cobbled sidewalk, a red leaf clings to autumn sleeves. The espresso machine hums a low soft song. A pair of reader glasses rest beside a cup. The world spins fast out on the main street, but right in here, time is slowing up. These are the small things that you spoke of, the quiet details of a brand new day. A saucer clinking on the polished marble, a stray shadow washing all the dust away. I keep a list of gentle wonders, just like you asked me to perform, here in the corner of our morning cafe, where every whisper keeps us warm. The wooden clock ticks 6 times slowly. The 9 o'clock is come and gone. A gentleman stirs 2 brown sugars, waiting softly for the dawn. The baker sets out warm oat biscuits, a golden crumb upon the tray, and somebody's dog sits by the doorway, tail wagging in a polite way. The radiator gives a pleasant sigh. A yellow umbrella drips against the floor. The rain has stopped. The skies are turning to colors we have loved before. These are the small things that you spoke of, the quiet details of a brand new day. A saucer clinking on the polished marble, a stray shadow washing all the dust away. I keep a list of gentle wonders, just like you asked me to perform, here in the corner of our morning cafe, where every whisper keeps us warm. You said that noticing the quiet is how we hold on to the years. So I count the rings inside my teacup and wipe away the cozy steam that clears. Every tiny movement is a painting, frame by frame, so soft and neat. A forgotten coat upon the coat rack, a silver spoon beside a pie. You told me yesterday to notice, and now I see the morning pass us by, softly pass us by. Curves woven linen feels so cool and thin beneath my hand. A simple thread that weaves us back through years of sifted sand. The The steam is rising slowly from a cup of dark roast blend, and suddenly 1962 begins again, my friend. I close my eyes and trace the weave, the quiet way you used to leave a single flower by my plate before the hour grew too late. In the soft morning light, the years just slide away, a whisper of jazz in the room where we used to stay. The touch of that fabric brings back your gentle smile, and I am sitting with you once again, a little while. The cafe clock ticks slow behind the cashier's wooden stand. A pastry baker does the flour with a steady hand. I feel the frayed edge where your coat once rested on the seat, a memory so vivid that it makes my heart grow sweet. We were so young, the world was loud outside the window pane, yet inside here our coffee kept us sheltered from the rain. You brushed my sleeve and smoothed the collar down with tender care, and left the scent of lavender upon the quiet air. In the soft morning light, the years just slide away, a whisper of jazz in the room where we used to stay. The touch of that fabric brings back your gentle smile, and I am sitting with you once again, a little while. Woven linen keeps the secret safe and deep. A gentle piano rocks my lingering thoughts to sleep. Still at this table, just you and me, in memory. The painted 7 on the wooden wall ticks with a quiet, steady pace. I close my eyes and see us after all, with silver hair and softer grace. A corner table where 2 teacups rest. Decades from now, when winter chills the street, we sit together as a quiet guest, where early morning and forever meet. I see your hand across the linen cloth, worn thin with years we spent in gentle motion. We flutter softly like a summer moth, safe in the quiet of a shared devotion. Someday we will order tea at dawn, watching the vapor turn to golden air. All of the heavy years of labor gone, leaving a piece we simply choose to share. In that future morning cafe, warm and slow, we'll smile at time and let the world go.
I picture how the baker brings a tray of fresh sweet bread still steaming in the basket. You ask me what I'd like to do today, and answer first before I even ask it.
Our quiet laughter softly fills the room, a gentle jazz song playing from the wire. Outside, the frosted glass cold winter blooms. Inside, we warm our hands beside the fire. I see your hand across the linen cloth, worn thin with years we spent in gentle motion. We flutter softly like a summer moth, safe in the quiet of a shared devotion. Someday we will order tea at dawn, watching the vapor turn to golden air. All of the heavy years of labor gone, leaving a piece peace we simply choose to share. In that future morning cafe, warm and slow, we'll smile at time and let the world go. It hasn't happened yet, but I can feel the gentle weight of 80 years of age. This daydream sitting here feels almost real, like turning to a sweet book's final page. No hurry left, no worries in our mind, just morning light and love of every kind. The pain at 7 ticks away today. I smile, knowing we are on our way. Warm tea, soft whispers, decades still ahead. A quiet morning where our love is led.